shit, and that's why I got this chain on, and that's why I was the first bitch to get this chain on, because I've been standing on shit. Nah, let me finish.
Oh, Lord. Again.
It's hard to be cool with me. Stop. Let's try to come now. Let's try talk. Please stop. Please stop. This is how I talk too. I talk with my hands, and that's what I'm doing because I feel like you're copping please, babe. If you got a problem, what up?
Here we go! Here the fuck we go! Here the fuck we go!
Damn! Yeah, thirsty. Flavor, Flav. What you gonna do about this?
Wow. Oh, bitch, come on.
Day after day, seems like I push against the cloud.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about Baddies Africa. When I tell you what needed to be done in this episode was done, I'm happy. This was crazy. When I tell you I did my live reaction, I was geeking. I'm gonna have to cut some of that out because I was too loud, too hype.
Ooh, right. Tell her not to jump because Dolly, don't get that other eye busted.
But yeah, you know, the girls was mad like we thought. Like we thought they were mad. Dolly. Let's talk about it, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, wanted, securing the.
You know, the girls, they're going to Johannesburg, and everybody's over here packing, getting ready to go. And we see a little clip on the screen like, oh, Scotty got rushed to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my God, is she okay? You know, did she get her vaccines before she went to Africa? You know, is this COVID, H1N1? We don't know what's going on. But, you know, she let us know, like, you know, it was just a little bit of anxiety.
I'm having chest pains, and I just don't feel good. I feel like I can't breathe. It's a lot going on.
Nothing too crazy. We're good. So, like I said, she was cool. So, we see the girls on the Sprinter vans, right? We see Choco, Ivory, Pretty P, and we see Fauna, K-Rican, and Kokilla. And they're basically talking about, you know, everything that transpired yesterday. And she was just like, basically they were like, what's going on with you, you know, Choco, with K-Rican? What's the deal? And she was like, oh, well, you know, I thought she was talking to me. She was talking my direction. So that's why, you know, I needed that. I'm just looking at Choco like, Choco, are you cool? But you really just made up something for no reason.
I was spoken about you. Then she made a comment about my weight, and I was like, oh, we're definitely going to have to fight. So that was it.
There was no reason for you to want to try to go at it with that girl. And you just wanted to fight, just to fight. I ain't gonna hold you. You whooped her ass. Slid on her real quick. But there was no reason for you to do it. And it made you look kind of, you know, crazy. Now I'm looking at you crazy a little bit. But they also talk about how Kokilla called out Natalie. And she's like, yeah. At the end of the day, Natalie, you over here don't call our names out in the club. You don't really acknowledge us, get to know us. But you want to sit up here and think that we supposed to like give her our tens and be cool. Like, no, like it seemed like it's time type fake. And did y'all peep at the end of the episode when Kokilla was doing her talent show and Natalie was like, oh, we got K-Killa. Did you get K-Rican and Kokilla mixed up? Anyway.
Like, even when the whole club shit, like you said, like, not calling out everybody's name, picking and choosing, shout out and shit like that. It's like, goddamn, bitch, we out here, and everybody got them putting on, I feel like.
But we look on the next Sprinter van, and we got LCK, Russian Cream, Tavy, Dolly, Rolly, and Big Lex. And they basically talking about what happened last night. You know, Tavy, she's over here lit that she got her baddie chain. She's like, I got my baddie chain. It was what it was. I feel like it was well deserved. Everybody said that she deserves it. And Dolly's like, nah, bitch, because that chain ain't supposed to be mine. But it's not. But it's not.
I know you got hit. I want who did you fight? Why you trying to fight for your friend? She called out the fade, so she got it. Like I said, big, small, tall.
It's supposed to be yours, but it's not. And that's what I would have said to Dolly. Like, Dolly, you're upset about some fuck ass chain, bitch. You ain't gonna hold you. You do deserve one, but I didn't want you to get one then. I didn't want you to get one that right then. But you're gonna do what you do, and when a reaction happens, an alternate reaction happens again. Dolly, you snatch that chain. she did what she did, and we're gonna see what she did. So, you know, they basically talking about, you know, Lex bring up to Tavy how she feel about whatever happened last night.
That happened at the fucking winery was crazy though. Oh, that was crazy. At the winery, these bitches went the fuck up.
So Lex is basically calling out Tavy about Fauna, her basically chopping up with Fauna. My whole thing is, why do y'all care about if she cool with the next girl?
You pulled her to the side and y'all was kiki and laughing. So when?
No, it wasn't kiki laughing.
Yeah, it was a real bitch conversation.
Why y'all gotta be in a corner whispering?
Yes, they fought, but like Fauna was saying in the van, like, I fought her off of principle because my friend didn't want to fight. So I fought her. It was what it was. Okay, she did the same thing with us. So they're like, oh, this is crazy that you and Fauna, this, that, and the third, you over here chopping it up, you doing this and the third, and it's just crazy. And mind you, Lex is doing a lot of this and a lot of that. I'm just like, get your hands on my face.
Shit, and that's why I got this chain on. And that's why I was the first bitch to get this chain on. Because I've been standing on shit. Nah, let me finish. I've been standing on shit.
So Tavy, you know, everything starts getting a little spooky. And Tavy just, you know, at the end of the day, son, I did what I did. It doesn't matter. And then they start pointing each other hands in the face. And then boo, boo, boo. And ba, ba, ba. Low key, y'all, ain't gonna hold y'all. Isn't this what LCK was saying? Isn't this what Elsie was saying, that, you know, off camera, old girl was doing some weird shit? I don't know, because off camera, we're not privy of it. So, I mean, I really can't speak on it. But one thing comes to another. Tavy told Lex to get your hands on my face, and Lexi said, this is how I talk.
I didn't come now. I said, I talk. Please stop. Please stop. This is how I talk. Right. But not close, and people say, I don't do that.
This is how I talk. I talk like this. This is how I talk. I'm just like, okay. You feel the intensity start going, just start rising, and all of a sudden, Tavy swung on Lex and got her right in the face. And they just start knocking. And as they're arguing before the fight, Rolly tells Dolly, hey Dolly, you standing up, like, don't jump, don't do that shit. You keep doing it all the time, don't jump. So at the end of the day, Tavy and Lex start fighting on that small ass Sprinter van. You hear Diamond in the back like, what the fuck? Oh shit. But Dolly jumps in.
Don't get that other eye busted. Oh! Come on! Tavy, I hope you get Dolly. You better get Dolly. Woo! Shit gets crazy. Bananas, crazy. Mind you, I do not condone violence. And y'all gonna snatch her chain. Y'all so... Yeah, bitch, you look like Flavor Flav. Girl, like, you can't call nobody Flavor Flav when you over here look like you look. Dolly, please. And then look at this. Look at your scalp. Girl, what the fuck? Like, she's a lame hating ass bitch. I don't like Dolly.
Low key, Rolly, I thought that you was gonna get at it with Dolly because you just told her not to jump in, but she did it anyway. But whatever. Tavy fighting, and I guess Dolly snatched her chain, and they just just throwing them, right?
You got that. Yeah, thirsty. Flavor Flav. What you gonna do about this?
So they can't really get to each other at this point after they got broke up. You know, Tavy's in the back, everybody else is in the front, and so, you know, we see a black flash, and we flash over to where Natalie, she's at the Baddie Hotel. So Natalie's like,
oh, Baddie shot a clown, Baddie shot a clown.
Natalie, every time something happens, you always want to do Baddie shot a clown. So Natalie's over here doing that. The Sprinter vans come on. Natalie's like, all of a sudden her face went from to.
Daddy. No. What happened? Bitch, I'm in there getting beat on and I ain't even fucking in shit. What happened?
Because Rolly came out like, bitch, I'm not even in shit and I'm getting hit. What the fuck? And Natalie's like, what happened? What happened? Girl, when I tell you they get off, they getting off the Sprinter van. When they touch down, they over here. Lex is like, yeah, what's up? I need that. And Lex is over here got her hands ready. And Lex over here put her hands in Super Saiyan mode. So
you're gonna have to run out on your own. But bitch, I want my lick back for hitting me on that bus. Come on. Come on.
Once Lex said I need that and she over here got that stance and started throwing this with her hands, I said, Tavy, get back on the Sprinter van and go back to Cape Town because girl, this shit might be crazy. So, you know, when Lex and Tavy started throwing them, I ain't gonna hold you. Tavy hung in with her. But Lex accuracy, precision, and power is stupid. I would not fight this girl. Like, I mind you, I don't fight women. Let's clarify. But if I was a girl, no. I give props to any girl that want to go up against them three: Tasiki, Ivory, and Lex. So Lex is just ming. Mind you, I don't condone violence. But Lex, this is her face. She just connect, like connecting every hit. I'm like, and then she hit her one time, and Tavy over here fell to the floor. I said, girl, like, just call it.
Oh my God. Okay, no. Okay, stop. Bitch, get up. Give Baddies some milk.
Just call it, say we good. But you know, she get up. Lex like, yeah, I did my shit. So Dolly's like, yeah, it's my turn. Dolly take her whole shirt off. The girl just got titties out. And they're like, girl, put her shirt back on because what are you doing? She finally put her shirt back on. And then Tavy, I guess after taking some L's with Lex, Tavy over here said, you know what? Let's turn these into some brass knuckles. She go at it with Dolly. You know, Dolly, she fight fast, right? But when I say after her, Tavy and Dolly fought,
Come get your shine. Come on, get your shine. Come on, get it. Oh. Get her, Dolly. Yeah. Get her, Dolly.
Dolly, I'm sorry, you lost.
Nah, Dolly, you lost.
Dolly's face was crazy. Dolly got her ass whooped.
Oh my God. I am gagging because Dolly, Tavy did you in real big because your nose bleeding, your lip is busted, and your mouth is bleeding. Girl, probably your eyes and your ears are bleeding. I don't fucking know.
I didn't feel for real. Don't turn me up. Period.
Dolly, please. I just saw you went from Michael Myers to literally Carrie. Carrie. The prom scene because girl, bloody. The fuck? Oh my God.
When I say whoop, I mean whoop. Like her face with her mouth, nose, eyes, ears, back, hand, chest, bloody. Oh my God. I was like, this is crazy. Absolute madness. Like absolute madness. I cannot. So as they over here, you know, broke that up, Dolly's like, yeah, I get after anybody. Girl, I'm over here, mayhem. I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm like, girl, no, you lost, sweetie. Like what part do you not understand? You just got washed clean. So, you know, Natalie's like, you know what, girls, I don't know what's going on, but we need to go into the house. Diamond's like, nah, Natalie, I got my sneakers on. Natalie's like, what do you mean? And Natalie's talking about, oh, I'm about to drop my purse. Natalie, please, you weren't about to fight. But Choco comes behind, no wig on.
She's like, I want you right now. I want you. Come on. I want you. I want you.
Up next. I'm not Where's her mouth guard? I'm not jumping in. Grab back in the fucking.
I'm like, okay. So, you know, they about to fight. Ivory's over here coaching her girl. And I'm not gonna hold you. I think it was more of a tie. Choco, she could fight. Diamond could fight. But Choco, the fact that Diamond blacking that other eye, at least she admitted it. So it was what it was. So they fought 2 little rounds. Nothing crazy.
And the next thing, Choco Brown has 2 black eyes. I just want to go in, change, shower, and nurture my black eye.
They keep trying to break it up. And my whole thing with Ivory is like, you keep doing that, and that's kind of irritating. Because if somebody did it to you and held your arms back or grabbed you by your neck to break you up, you'd be upset. So, yeah. So they left it alone. It was what it was. So they all go to the house, they look at the rooms, this and that third. Rolly is pissed. Rolly's like, yeah, bitch, at the end of the day, y'all should have fought for y'all friend. Y'all should have fought for your friend, but y'all didn't fight for your friend. Y'all fake as hell. Talk about LCK and Russia Cream. Russia Cream is basically telling Rolly, like, girl, to be honest, I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, she was on some fake shit. She was doing shit off camera, and I don't fuck with that bitch. So it was what it was. She was like, oh, well, you should have told her. You should have told her. You should have let her know. You should have this. You should have that.
Get along. They're stuck on a beef from Cape Town. The way y'all sat there and let y'all friend got treated, that was sick as fuck. You saw her being attacked, but she was her chain.
And I mean, she got a point. For real, she got a point. Like, but here's the kicker. 3 people just came and said Tavy did stuff off camera and was looking weird. So at that point, if 3 people are saying the same thing and they're all in different like groups besides Russian Cream and Elsie, but you got Lex too. I'm just like, if you question her loyalty or friendship, whatever, then why would I jump in for her? I don't fuck with her. So when Russian Cream was explaining that, I'm like, okay, it makes sense. You don't fuck with her, cool. But for me, I think this is the part. The last episode, you was holding her shoes while she was fighting. You was over here amping her up while she was fighting. But literally the next day, now you're not cool because of all camera stuff.
Bitch, nobody fought for me. Nobody stuck up for me. And at the end of the day, this bitch Tavy keep doing weird ass shit off camera. I'm not having it. That bitch is not a friend.
It just seemed too convenient. And I think that's what Rolly was saying. Like, it just seemed too convenient. But if you're saying that you don't fuck with her, then I wouldn't fight for her either. But, you know, old girl came in and she's like, we need to talk. Like, why you let them bitches jump me? And my whole thing with Tavy is, girl, at the end of the day, she didn't jump in for you when you was over here fighting all of them outside the other day. So why is today any different?
Her chain. That she was being weird with me before that, fucking with Fauna. So did you go to your friend and try to speak to her about her acting?
When you was over here doing your big one with all the other girls, you fought like 4 girls. You didn't do anything. And I have to give it to Russian. When Russian fought, nobody jumped in for her. Anytime. When she fought Rolly, nobody jumped in. When she fought any of the other girls, nobody jumped in. So, what do we talk about? Right? Now let the girls, like, we need to get ready for this talent show. Get ready for the talent show. So we cut, and all of a sudden we see Fauna, Dolly, and them over here arguing about some hairstylists, who gets done first, who does this first, blah, 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 blah.
I done heard Dolly done threw a fucking gossipy spray at Fauna. Like, you bitches is doing a little bit of lot.
My whole thing with Dolly is that you have this sense of entitlement that you really shouldn't have, because you like, we were here last year, we are the OGs now, so we go before you. Bitch, if I'm in the seat and got my call time to go do my hair, I'm doing my hair. You're not gonna get me out the chair. You're not gonna do any of that. So at the end of the day with Dolly, it's like, girl, you're not that girl to be over here telling people who, what, when, where, and how they're supposed to do shit. So it's just irritating with her. So I'm with Fauna and them. Like, girl, you're not about to tell me what I can and cannot do? Who are you? Who are you?
That ever. They call us, they give everybody a call time and say, go get your fucking hair done. We're gonna go get our hair done. Right. And right now, we still couldn't get our hair done. She's the only one getting a fucking wig installed. We gotta get ponytail.
Natalie's just messy. So with Natalie, she just automatically gonna believe Dolly and go up to the girls like, yeah, this is how she feels. Natalie, please, you stay on the wrong side of history. I don't give a fuck.
And she's in the chair. So how do you want to handle that? Natalie, you trying to make it seem like my bitch got ran out the Glam room. Make motherfucking sense.
So they have a little back and forth with Dolly and Fauna. And, you know, Fauna is not backing down to her. She's just saying what she got to say. So at the end of the episode, we see the whole talent show. And to be honest, it really wasn't no talent show. Rolly's over here sucking on a banana all the way down her throat. Thank God it did not slip.
Easy, bitch. How the fuck? I don't know. I don't know how you do it. You ain't got no gag reflex or whatever, bitch. But teach me so I can stay mad at me.
Then we had Diamond do a spoken word of her song that she did, right? She had the ski mask on, was what it was. And then K Killer, as Natalie would say, she didn't go up to the stage and, you know, she starts rapping her song. This is the 3rd time or 2nd time that they messed up her audio. And to be honest, that would try to kind of irritate the fuck out of me, because what are you trying to do? What are you trying to say? Like, how does the club mess up? How did y'all mess up my song? And y'all keep messing it up. It's like y'all playing that girl face.
Hey, I mean, I've been calling her that, but K-Killer. I said K-Killer. This party, you get right in. I got that in.
To be honest. But she popping her shit. She's saying what she got to say. But, you know, her and Diamond have words back and forth. It was nothing really crazy, but that was the end of the episode. Like I said, it was a good episode. Yet again, Baddies for me, they eating it. But let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a y'all and break your ear here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This American all I really ask me for. Now I got to go. Got. Bye bye.